As we reported earlier in the show, Butch Jones has cleaned house, but has kept running backs coach Jay Graham as a member of Tennessee's new football staff. Now, Jones may have closed the door to Derek Dooley's 8 other assistants, pending receivers coach Darren Hinshaw, but he wants to make one thing clear: former players will always be welcomed around the program.
Our letter winners, you are the foundation. You will have an open door policy at our practices. You have laid the foundation for us to have much success for many years to come. And I'm a firm believer our letter winners are the program, and they'll be welcome back at any time. And I look forward to getting to know everyone. I've had about 18 text messages from Charles Davis.
Of course, the former UT All-SEC defensive back and current analyst for Fox and the NFL Network. Now, this is significant because under Derek Dooley, there were sign-in sheets for former players if they wanted to attend practice, and they had to be approved. And according to some of the former Vols that I spoke with, that turned them off from wanting to even come back to campus. All right, when it comes to the coaching carousel, things happen fast. The Cincinnati Bearcats wasting no time replacing Butch Jones. A day after Jones left for Tennessee, Cincinnati has hired Texas Tech's Tommy Tuberville as its next head football coach. Tuberville resigned from Texas Tech this afternoon. He takes over a program that has been a stepping stone job for the last 3 head coaches. Mark D'Antonio, Brian Kelly, and Jones all left after 3 years for bigger programs. And the Bearcats are 9-3 and have won a share of 4 of the last 5 Big East titles and will play in the Belk Bowl. 3 guys, 1 trophy. It's the most prestigious award in college football. And for the first time ever, a freshman takes home the Heisman. A few days after turning 20, Texas A&M quarterback Johnny Manziel, or Johnny Football, has won the Heisman Trophy, beating out Notre Dame linebacker Manti Te'o and Kansas State quarterback Colin Klein. Manziel is the second player from Texas A&M to win the Heisman, and first since John David Crow in 1957. Johnny Football broke Cam Newton's SEC record for 4,600 total yards this season. He led the Aggies to a 10-2 record in their first season in the SEC and orchestrated an upset at then #1 Alabama in November that stamped him as legit. The high school football season may be over, but this afternoon, the best of the best in Tennessee battled on the gridiron in the annual East versus West All-Star Game. State bragging rights was the last thing on many of these players' minds. For those without scholarship offers, it was their last chance to showcase their skills and get noticed by college scouts. So to Cookeville we go. Decent turnout, kind of muggy though. Right before the half, East up 20-6. Signal Mountain's Reese Phillips hits CAK's Davis Howell, the current national record holder for career receptions, and surprisingly, still looking for a D1 scholarship. Couple plays later, Phillips goes over the top to Lenore City's Lucas Hamilton for the touchdown, extends their lead to 27-6. Second half, more from Hamilton. This time, Science Hill's Reed Hayes finds Hamilton for his second touchdown of the day. 34-13 East. Later, go to the ground game. Maryville's Trenton Schuler punches it in and puts the game out of reach. East head coach Kane Ballard from Greenville gets the ice water bath, and East, they win big, 41-20 the final. And that's going to do it for sports. We'll be right back after a quick break.